Hello everyone, OutcastWriter here, doing another video for you. You may have noticed from the title that this is not the video I promised you. Yes, I ran into some technical difficulties, and for a whole night, I was not able to access the video I'm doing my review on, my philosophical review on, for a whole night. So I had a whole night of not being able to work on that review. So yeah, that kind of pretty much killed any chance of me being able to do that video today. So I am currently working on that video, actually. I mean, not right now because I'm recording, of course, but I'm working on that video tonight, and hopefully I should have it done honestly tomorrow. But yeah, that one day it really killed it. So I will have it out on Monday. I've got it on my computer now as opposed to just my phone, so that good deal on that. But I was still wanting to make a video. It's still very important to me, as I know I said last time. And yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's actually not a review at all. For those of you who know me, you know that I am a bit of a gamer. And if you've been following gaming news at all, you know that Nintendo is going to be bringing out a new console. It is shrouded in mystery. In fact, there's not even a real name for it. It is just known as the Nintendo NX. And well, while these videos are a dime a dozen, this Nintendo as a company is still, they're still a company that interests me very much. And I appreciate what they've done for gaming as a whole. And I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts on the whole NX craze. And as you can see from the pictures that are in this video, the internet has just kind of been afire with rumors and speculations about what on earth is the NX going to exactly be. So more to, just kind of feeding into that mystery, I am going to put the 10 things that I believe that Nintendo NX needs to do. Starting at number 10 is that there needs to not be any more gimmicks. We don't need Wiimote extensions. We don't need amiibos. We just need a gaming system. Nintendo seems to be getting this from everything that we've been hearing, so that does bode well for the future. Number 9 is Nintendo needs to allow more mature games to be made. You can still keep your family-friendly image and mission while still allowing darker, grittier games to be made. Now, that doesn't mean that they have to be filled with blood and gore and language and sexuality. Obviously, in the gaming world, this is going to happen. Those aren't exactly my cup of tea games, but we need to, let there be stories. Let there be more mature stories. Let's explore more mature themes. Life isn't exactly pretty, so let's make some games that reflect more of how life is. But you don't have to be like, well, we're not doing our classic characters. We want those too, and as you'll see on my list, we want those very much, but Nintendo needs to expand out, which rolls into my number 8 reason. Game releases for each Nintendo IP that has already been established. We especially need one for Metroid and F-Series. There wasn't a Metroid game for the Wii U, and there hasn't been an F-Zero series game since the GameCube. So yeah, these are franchises that are long overdue for a major release on the Nintendo NX. Also very important, number 7 is we need new IPs. Pikmin and Xenoblade were the last new IPs for Nintendo. Everything else has, been very close to 20 or more years old. Nintendo needs to breathe a little more new life into it, with the exception of Splatoon. Splatoon was a brand new IP that came out just a year or two ago. It was insanely successful, especially with this success with Splatoon, with the success of Pokemon Go, that whole craze going on right now. Doing something new has been working out very well for Nintendo, and they need to keep pushing that. They need to keep pushing the new. They don't need to become obsessed with it. That's always the problem. But just show that you're doing new things. Do something a little more than just release one new IP every single console. But at least releasing one is a good place to start. They did Splatoon, so I'll give Nintendo credit there. But just try to do a little more. Now, this is a big one. From everything that we've kind of gleaned so far, it appears that Nintendo NX is not going to be backwards compatible. Now, I wrote this list actually quite a few months ago, and this was before this news came out, or at least the rumors came out that it's not going to be backwards compatible. Main reason is because people are expecting it's going to use technology similar to a flash drive, where it is a solid state drive that can be accessed kind of like a memory card for your camera, as opposed to using optical disc technology, which we have all been very familiar with since the release of PlayStation 1. But if it is still at all possible, I would recommend Nintendo to have backwards compatibility with Wii U games, because granted, the Wii U was a financial disaster and failure, but not having that backwards compatibility leaves those people, I believe about 12 million people who bought a Wii U, it leaves them out in the cold. And, they never got a full system. Most of them were not like me. I didn't own a Wii, so I can, with my Wii U, I still use it like a Wii. I'm enjoying all these Wii games. I got my fulfillment out of that, but that's not the vast majority of people. They bought this Wii U. The console only lasted not even 5 years, about 4.5 years, and you never really did all the things that you said you were going to do with the Wii U with certain games. So not having backwards compatibility feels a bit like putting a knife in the back of loyal Nintendo fans. However, I do understand that it is more important for Nintendo to make a great product rather than appease old Nintendo fans, because making a great product will appease Nintendo fans. They might be a little hurt, but they'll get over it. Number 5 that I had, which obviously has become more important, and Nintendo has in fact said it themselves, that they pushed back the launch of the NX to make sure that they had a great launch title. My number 5 reason was you need to make sure you have an awesome launch game lineup. You need to grab the public's attention, and at least by Nintendo saying that they were pushing back the NX to have a great launch game lineup. We all know that Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to be a launch game on the NX. Has got the public's attention. Nintendo has a lot of hype going for it right now, especially because of all the Pokemon Go madness that is going on. Another thing that they need to do to really increase popularity with more mainstream gamers, which is something that they've been repeatedly talking about, is they need to allow for complete and total fair use on YouTube and other sites. You need to revoke the terrible policy that they have currently in place that you're basically so many things with Nintendo you're not allowed to use on the internet under fair use. They'll use copyright strikes, which granted it is within their rights to do so. However, if you really want Nintendo to flourish within popular culture, especially on YouTube, you need to get rid of that. You need to be competitive with Microsoft and with Sony. People love your IPs, even people who hate you. They talk about how wonderful your first-party IPs are. If you get rid of those terrible policies you have in place, that's going to gain you a lot of goodwill, and it's going to get a lot more people interested in your products. Number 3, it seems very unnecessary to say, but as I said, I made this quite a few months ago. The system standards, they need to be comparable to competitors. Now, of course, Sony and Xbox are coming up with their, more advanced versions of the Xbox and the PlayStation, but it appears that even with these new releases, that the NX is still going to be able to compete with the big boys. So things seem to be boding well with them on that front. We still don't know the specs exactly, but from everything we heard, things seem to be going quite well. And number 2, we all know how important this was. It was basically the reason why the Wii U failed, and we've been hearing how much third parties have been talking about the NX and how it's getting them excited and how they're looking forward to working with the NX. Number 2 was third-party support. It was a huge reason why the Wii U failed. It's going to be a huge reason why the NX is a success if they have it, and things seem to be looking bright on that front. And then number 1, the most important reason of them all, is it just needs to work, especially if it's going to be a hybrid. If it's going to be this console portable hybrid, which we don't know that it's going to be. It starts to feel like maybe it's getting on the gimmicky side again. We don't know. A lot of rumors are going on. It's not really a handheld system. There's just a lot of rumors out there. But the most important thing is no matter what it is, handheld, console, hybrid, it just has to work. It has to have the games. It has to have the performance. It has to be competitive. It has to be fun and easy to use, and something that both more hardcore gamers and casual gamers can both enjoy. And I think that's something that's perfectly within Nintendo's grasp. Xbox able to do it, PlayStation's able to do it, Nintendo can do it. So anyways, those were just my top 10 things the NX needs to do. A lot of it has already been covered. A lot of it has also seemed to be canceled out. But this was kind of my reflections upon the NX back when it first started popping up earlier this year. And so, yeah, it's kind of a little interesting time capsule. But anyways, tell me what you think, if you really care about it at all. This was really kind of more of a just for fun video and making sure that you folks still get your video on Thursdays. I will have the philosophical review of the viral video that I am doing on Monday. That will be happening. Like I said, I have it on my computer. So yeah, looking forward to doing a regular old philosophical review. Looking forward to it a lot. That's probably going to be the last regular video I do for a little bit, because next week I am going to Philadelphia for Realmmakers 2016. Looking forward to it a lot, but I will be making videos there, so it's not like you aren't going to be getting videos. You might even be getting videos every single day as I kind of update with you what's going on, but the reviews will stop for a little bit. But yeah, definitely want to get this done before I go to Philadelphia, because that's going to be happening this upcoming Wednesday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it a whole bunch. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you for watching, for listening. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how things are going on in your life. This is the OutcastWriter signing off. Thank you for everything that you do, and always remember that what we create matters.